Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. We are at episode number 23 of my Sorare to Glory. Now, this is obviously going to be the rewards from midweek. Now, we only had a couple of lineups. It was only League and then a bit of Champion and All-Star. But nevertheless, we're going to go through the rewards now. And then we're also going to show you the lineups for this game week, as we do have a lot of streaks to play for that are past like the first and second stage. So let's get into the video. Hope you guys do enjoy the content. As always, appreciate the support on the channel. As always, make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe. And we're starting off with League 1, promoted to Division 1, finally back in Division 1 in League 1, which is really good. And as you can see, we hit the first streak in League 1, which was $5, 360 points hit, and I will show you how we did it. And we also got some essence, which we got 1,000 limited essence or 210 rare. I'm just going to go for the kind of limited one for now. And we're going to do a craft in this video. So as you can see, we got 1,150. And before we do check the results, we're going to go and do a craft. We only have enough for one, which is fine, but we're gonna see what we get. 1,000. Can we get anything good? Can we get a special room? Tier 2 room? No. We're gonna go with number 7. Andre Gomez. I don't know if he plays for Lille though. Does he play? Probably not. No. Realistically, in here, not really anyone. Do I just return him? Gomez. I mean, does he? Yeah, we're just gonna return him. Doesn't look like he plays as much, so we're just going to return him, take the essence back, which is fine. And then yeah, we're just short of another one. So what we're going to do now is go through what we did in game week 22. So as you can see, we did really well with this team. Maybe I could have captained Barco to get more scores. Maria obviously unfortunately didn't really do much in that game. And then as you can see here, 2.9 points away from $10. And, you know, we were really close to getting some decent cash rewards. So, yeah, we got the streak with this one very comfortably. The other one's just getting us some XP there and nothing here. I wasn't really expecting anything in this lineup because Billing didn't have a game. And then, unfortunately, 4 scores around apart from Butland. But again, we would just put a team out just to try and get some rewards, which, you know, unfortunately we couldn't. And then I removed this lineup because I sold one of the players. I think it was this in-season Rennes player. We didn't have anything anyway. We didn't get any rewards. So that was literally that for the midweeks. The League and first streak, which is great. Now we go into game week 23. This is where we're at. So Premier League, streak 1, Chelsea v Tottenham. It is a difficult game. Away from home, you know, I think it's going to be a goal fest, I think. I really do think both teams are going to be scoring a lot of goals. I think it's going to be end-to-end, but we'll have to wait and see. So with that in mind, we've gone with James captain, Casado, Fernandez, Sanchez, and I've gone for an Iwobi classic, which I have. I think Wolves are very, very bad. I think Fulham will beat them and they'll sack their manager today on the weekend. So that's why we're going with Iwobi. We're taking a bit of a chance, to be honest with you, but I think he'll score well. He's predicted to start, and I can really see him getting a goal or assist and then like a win against Wolves. Then we come into this one, again, kind of the same with Leno. We've gone with the Fulham goalkeeper, Cucurella captain. Sharda's been playing really well, bagged an assist and a goal in the past 2 games. Then we've got Neto and Joao Pedro up top. I've gone for a double Chelsea attack just because I really think there's going to be goals in this game. Then this one, Gittins, I personally think he should start. I don't think he will because he played 90 minutes midweek. Sadiki played really well against Chelsea, so I put him against Everton. Dewsbury Hall captain, again, not really too sure on that one, but I didn't really want to captain anyone else, realistically. And this one is just kind of leftovers. I think Fofana will play, but then again, will he? He was predicted not really to start, but I think he might start because he didn't play midweek. Esteval probably won't start, but I can see him coming off the bench. Garnacho realistically should start because he didn't play midweek, but Gittins has been on form. I really think Gittins deserves a chance. Then we come into Liga, and obviously now we're on the second streak because of our win in midweek. I have bought a in-season Barco. Now, because my Barco here was really low on percentages, and I really needed a Barco in season, which I've done. Joao Neves is back fit again, so he comes into the main lineup. Doué scores really well, and I mean, Panicelli, he's been on fire. He's scoring in every game, and he's on a really good run of form, so I put him in. Next lineup, Moranga's got a good game against Metz at home. Got the PSG keeper, Barco captain, Sarr as well. I think a clean sheet against Rennes. Unfortunately, I don't have any more Ligue 1 forwards, and I don't really want to go out and buy some, so I put bench players in, which is unfortunate, but this is kind of the main team we're going streaking with pretty much. Same again this side. I picked up Morabet or whatever his name, Morabet. Yeah, I picked him up because he was pretty cheap in season. And then again, Samuel Amo, I don't think he's going to play. Maybe off the bench. I just don't have any forwards, which is really annoying. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this other like the spare Strasbourg players. If I maybe go into like under 23s with Penders and the defense, I'm going to have to rethink how I'm going to play this, to be honest with you. Then we go into La Liga. Now, a decent, apart from the goalkeeper, I know Madrid away is a really tough fixture. But, he might have a lot of shots to save and he might get a decent score even with conceding. Simeone, he's on pretty good form at the moment at home against Sevilla. I think that's a good matchup for him. So we're going with this lineup. We're just on the first streak, unfortunately, with La Liga, which is fine. Bundesliga, now that is what I wanted to see. Anselmino, he's back in the team. He's back from injury. 77 points to start off this Bundesliga one. Well, 88 points is great. He's obviously, we're going for the second streak. So the only downside, Poku against Bayern is, tough fixture. But if he could get a goal or assist, and then hopefully Leipzig smash against Stuttgart, which is a tough fixture for them. It's like, I think second against third or third against fourth. So it's a tough fixture. Baumgartner's been playing really well in the past couple of games, but before that, he's been playing really bad. So I could really do with him scoring or assisting. And the keeper's actually got a good matchup because Mönchengladbach have been really bad this season. So there actually is a lot of potential for this to hit the 380. So I'm really looking forward to this lineup and seeing how it gets on this weekend. Then we come into Eredivisie now. Unfortunately, it looks like my Fortuna Sittard or whatever they're called. Yeah, they lost 5-2. I mean, PSV is a tough fixture, so that's why I put those two in like the third team, the kind of like leftovers. So we're going for Streak 2 in here as well. Troy Parrott's back now. I've captain Mainans. I think that's a really good fixture for them too, and the keeper. Kemper's got a good fixture. That's why I've kind of got a lot of the NAC boys there. Potentially both lineups could hit here. I'm really confident with both of these lineups. And then unfortunately, yeah, this is just a leftovers of players. I thought, you know what, we'll just try and get some Essence XP. Just throw the extras in there. And then here, really interesting kind of challenger team. Polster, I think they've got a good fixture. 4th against 10th at home. Billing, yeah, 1st against 2nd, but they're at home. And he has been scoring really well recently. So I put him in. In Kunku, 4th against 2nd, but he's predicted to start 90%, so he must be starting. So I've whacked him in instead of Fofana in the Turkish league. So this is our challenger lineup. We're in streak 1 for challenger. And here we go, contender. We are going for 400 points, and what a start that is, by the way. An 82 and a 61. Now, I regret so much putting the Racing Santander keeper in here, and instead of putting him, I originally put him in this lineup, and I put my second one of him in an all-star lineup. And I knew I should have just done it. I should have stuck with my gut. That's something I really need to work on in Sorare, is just stick with my gut, because I've not been doing it enough. And it's backfired. They've won 1-0, which is a really good result for them. 15% as well, which is good. How much do we get bonus on them? 14%. So we're at 165. So realistically, I could really do... Oh, it's 3rd against 2nd away from home. I could really do with Saint Etienne smashing. And Cardona, I think he should be starting this game. Nollenberger, I mean, he's got a great matchup. It's 17th against 18th. If he won a penalty last week and scored really well, can he do it again? Realistically, this was my main lineup, but, with the start that this lineup's had, could really do well. But we're going for 400 points. So, yeah, it's not a great start here, but you never know. You never know. We could somehow claw it back. But this one at the moment looks to be the one to do it. So, we also have this lineup. Akpom probably won't start. And these two have got a semi-decent game, so I put them two together. Fernandez, unfortunately, 2nd against 6th. So I've capped him anyway, because, he can score well. Then we go into champion, all Chelsea with Eze captain. I think Eze's got a great lineup, a great matchup against Burnley away. And then this one, we've gone pretty much Chelsea again with Munoz captain, with Mitchell and Kunku and Dewsbury Hall. I really like this lineup as well, but the main one is this one. Then we go into under 23s. What a great start that is, Diamande. They won 2-0 and he got a last man tackle, captained him. I really thought clean sheet against this team looked awful. So I thought a clean sheet is guaranteed almost, and it's paid off. So yeah, 120 points for one player is a great start. And then we just need, I think this is a great lineup. AZ could easily keep a clean sheet. Tangvik, I mean, it's 8th against 3rd. I know obviously they're away from home. And then Moreira, he hasn't been performing for me recently on like in the league and setup. So I've put him in here and watch him go get 100 points or something, you know. Sucic, he scored for Milan in the last game, 3rd against 18th. Great potential to score. And then obviously Samu up top, 1st against 7th. He's been smashing it recently. So you know what? We could really get a tier. I reckon we could get a placement here. I really do. I think we could get a tier 2 or tier 1 or even a star. I really, really do. And then we come into our all-star lineup. Now, as you can see, once again, I put the keeper in here when I was going to put him in my main lineup in contender, which is a bit frustrating, but it's a great start for this lineup. Besiktas do have a hard game. They do have a hard game against Fenerbahce, but they are at home. I've gone Rafa, Kochu, and Abraham. Vanaken's got a great lineup. Put him great matchup, sorry, and I've put him captain. Same with the Whip. I think it's another good matchup for them. I know it's away from home though, but I think AZ can do the job. They're on a really good bit of form. And then this one, Fofana captain, Cherney. Again, just kind of my leftover players that can't make the normal teams. Same with this one. Carney didn't really do much, but he did start though, which is good. Good to see. Yeah, I'm not really expecting much out of that. And this one is just literally leftovers. I'm not expecting anything at all. So yeah, we just quickly go over the streaks like I did mention. Bundesliga is number 2. Contender is number 2 for $25, which would be really nice. And we've got Eredivisie second, which 380, which is also the second streak. Liga and second streak. So, you know, we were playing for some really nice streaks here. And I'm really looking forward to this weekend of football. I really do think we've got some nice lineups here. And Contender's the one to really look out on. I'm really, really hopeful that we can get that 3rd streak and try and challenge for that 4th one. But that is the end of the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new around here. Appreciate the support on the channel as always. And I'll see you in rewards next week.